I mean, that would explain like certain things why John and only John calls himself the beloved, right? He was wild with it, right? In the book, in the Gospel of John, it's like the one whom Jesus loved. And like nobody else wrote that. It's just in John. Now, Jesus loved all his disciples, all the apostles that he specifically chose. But John wants to, be put on that pedestal and say that I'm the beloved, right? And that again could be some jealousy, some infighting amongst the apostles about who was the best. And we all know that Simon Peter wasn't. But John, so I was looking at, y'all follow me. Y'all help me. So in Matthew, right, it talks about at the crucifixion, sorry, and the women that were there. And this is talked about so many times. Among them were Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James and Joseph, and the mother of Zebedee's sons. We know that James and John, big James and John were brothers. And it says several times that their father was Zebedee and their mother was Salome. So when talking about here, it says the mother of Zebedee's sons was there. That means that's Salome. That's in the book of Matthew. Now, if you go to Mark says there, where is it? Mark doesn't mention a lot about it. Actually, it just says, no, I'm lying. So Mark in chapter 15 says, some women were watching from a distance. Among them were Mary Magdalene, Mary, the mother of James and the younger, James the younger, and of Joseph, and Salome. So it mentions her by name in that. So we know she was there. And then in Luke is the one that just was like the women who followed Jesus were there. So, but in John, are we talking about John? John is very, where does it say in John? I think it's like in 20. Hold on. I'm gonna get there. Y'all hold on a minute. Okay, and so in John 19, it says in verse 25, it says, near the cross of Jesus stood his mother, meaning Mary, Jesus's mother, his mother's sister. Then it says Mary, the wife of Cleopas, and Mary Magdalene. Now, who is Mary, Jesus's mama? Who is his sister? Is that Salome? Y'all help me. Like, that's all I want to know about this, because y'all can read, y'all know about John, y'all know as much about John as you do about Peter. But was that Jesus' first cousin? Help me. I love y'all so much. Thank you for helping me. Have a blessed day on purpose.